I'm going to show you guys how to make a zipline like this one where you can make it go as far as you want with no limits. So first thing you need to do is choose where you want your starting point to be. Now shoot the starting point and put the end point right next to it. Now go where you want your end point to be for the zipline. You can literally make this as far away as you want. Now same thing as the first, shoot your starting point and put the end point right next to it. Now we can go ahead and just save the game and log out. Alright, so on your desktop, you're going to want to hit Windows R, type in app data and hit OK. Now go to local low, go down to Endnight, Sons of the Forest, saves, this folder with the numbers. Now you'll have the option for multiplayer or single player, pick whichever one applies to you here. Now in this folder, it's going to be all your world saves, so you might have more than me, but find which world you're currently doing this for. Now at the bottom, you'll see Zipline Manager Save Data.json. You're going to want to right click on this, open with Notepad. Now before we get started in the Notepad, I recommend going up to Format and turning on Word Wrap. So to break this down, every time you place a zipline in game, it has a starting point and an end point. The start point of your zipline in these notes is always going to be called anchor A position, and the end point is just anchor B position. So with that being said, in this notepad, it always puts the ziplines in order of how you place them in game. So this last little one we made on top of the mountain is going to be this very last set of coordinates in these notes. So anchor A position here is the starting endpoint, and anchor B position is the ending endpoint for that small zipline up on the mountain. Now the starting little zipline we made will just be the one before this. Now what we're going to be doing to make this zipline work is just combining the coordinates. So first I want you to go and find the first zipline you place down. In that case for me, it's right here. Anchor A position will be the starting point of that first zipline. Now for the first zipline, we're going to want to keep all of anchor A position. So up until this comma. Now after this comma, we can erase all of anchor B position for that first zipline. And you can erase it all the way past can be dismantled, true. You're going to want to erase all of this. Now you should have two anchor A positions in a row. This other anchor A position is obviously the second zipline. Now we're going to want to get rid of this anchor A from the second set of ziplines. So you can just go ahead and get rid of this and just erase it. Alright, so now we have anchor A position from the first set of ziplines and anchor B position from the second set of ziplines. So essentially what we just did is combine the starting point of that first zipline with the end point of the second zipline. Now that they're both combined, we can just hit File, Save. Now we can just exit out of here and launch the game. Now as you can see, when we spawn in, we have the zipline almost halfway across the map all the way up the mountain to my base. And it's just as simple as that. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments. And if you want to keep on watching, click the video on screen now.